What's up, YouTube? Stat44 coming in with another video. What happens to men when they take the red pill? Before I get started, I want to give a shout out to all my new subscribers, all my regular subscribers, and if you're new to my channel, go ahead and smash that subscription button on the corner of your screen and hit that notification bell, and you get all my videos sent straight to your phone or your device as soon as I put one up on YouTube. But let's get right into this video. What happens when man takes a red pill? Obviously, the red pill is not just a substance you swallow every day. It's something that basically is about your mental strength and your mental health. You know, I always say you get your mind right first, the body will follow. And that's part of taking that red pill. And the red pill awareness is just going, listen to guys like GMB, Grown Man Business, if you guys don't know what I mean by GMB, Coach Warren, me, and other guys out there like Alpha Male Strategies, or, you know, guys that's giving you the red pill knowledge of just life in general. Try to be the best version of you. I always say you have to be the best version of you, you know, and I always say it's three people in this world: people that talk about things that happen, and people that watch things happen, and people that make things happen. And taking a red pill makes things happen in your life. So remember, this is part of being the best version of yourself. Like I said, there's no simple pill you take every day. It's just you decide of how much knowledge you want to soak in and be awareness of your surroundings and just how to move in life. And usually this red pill hit men after they go through a drastic situation with a female, or just life in generally with the government, maybe child support stuff, or just jail, or just down in life. And they find this red pill to understand the nature of the world. But what I'm going to do right now, guys, before I get too much into this video, is I'm going to roll a clip of the movie Limitless in 2011, starring Bradley Cooper. Basically, he took the pill that gave him limitless possibilities to understand just what he had to do in his life. And that's basically, I feel like this movie was a piggyback off The Matrix, but it was in a different terminology of understanding when somebody takes a substance and actually understands to stop being a bum and being the best version of yourself. So guys, enjoy the clip. I'm about to roll that right now.
Again, how much worse could it get? I didn't want to see anybody, especially not my landlord's nasty young wife.
Alex, Tuesday.
Look, enough, okay? Steve handles the rent, so you can feed your crap to him.
I suddenly had extra reason to get away from her. I had thoughtlessly ingested a substance.
Like the rent's not low enough.
I had gotten remarkably little information from Vernon about what this drug would do.
You could even be a bike messenger and come up with that. Really?
What if it was a hallucinogen?
It's pathetic.
Oh my God. Listening to her rag, if I were tripping, I'd jump out a fucking window.
Hello? Are you listening to me? Do you get it? You are gonna be out on the street.
And then I felt it.
You don't have a place to live.
I was blind, but now I see.
You don't like me, and I don't blame you. You see a self-defeating, energy-sucking piece of shit who's sponging off your husband. You're wishing I'd blow my brains out, but my existence shouldn't make you this upset. What is it?
That's none of your business.
Something wrong in law school?
How do you know I'm in law school?
People who aren't usually don't carry around dry, academically constipated books about a dead Supreme Court justice.
You're a creep, aren't you? You've been following me.
No, I just noticed the book.
You just saw the corner of it. How did you know that?
I'd seen it before, 12 years ago in college. Sitting on the couch of a TA I was trying to make, waiting for her to come back out of the bathroom, hoping she'd have a condom. Somehow my unconscious had served that up. A memory I'd never even recorded. Or was it there the whole time? And all I needed was the access.
If you're writing a paper, that's not the book I'd use.
Well, who asked you?
Hastings has his oral history. I'd start there. Interesting point. Grammatically, this guy was an idiot, which sort of gives credence to the theory that one of the clerks he had fired actually wrote most of this guy's major opinions. You Google the clerk's sons, they'd love to talk to you, exonerate their dad. That'd give you something that no one else has. And
Information from the odd museum show, a half-read article, some PBS documentary. It was all bubbling up in my frontal lobes, mixing itself together into a sparkling cocktail of useful information. She didn't have a chance.
What are your suggestions?
we really worked on her paper, too.
In 45 minutes, it was a polished gem. She was pleased. Home.
But it couldn't be my home, could it? But who would live like this? My first thought, torture.
But saner heads prevailed. What was this drug? I couldn't stay messy on it. I hadn't had a cigarette in 6 hours, hadn't eaten. So, abstemious and tidy? What was this? A drug for people who wanted to be more anal retentive? I wasn't high, wasn't wired, just clear. I knew what I needed to do and how to do it.
Yep, that was Limitless. Like I said before, was starring Bradley Cooper, made in 2011, guys. But that basically was just showing you guys a situation when he took that pill, and basically it just, before you know it, the knowledge hit him, and he knew what he had to do, and he just started thinking clearly about the nature of every situation. With that situation with the female in the hallway, he understood what she needed from him, and he just took advantage of the situation. And then he went back to the apartment and saying that I need to, self-improve. Look at this apartment. It's garbage. And he cleaned it up, but then he started working on his purpose. And if you guys haven't seen the movie, go check the movie out, because he started thinking clearly. And a lot of you guys are out there right now that's not thinking clearly about situation. You guys got to be the best version of you to dominate anything. Money don't mean nothing if you don't know what to do with it. Your looks don't mean nothing if you don't know what to do with it. You have to take the red pill to understand the knowledge and your value for yourself. When I say being a high value male, it's not just being high value, it's knowing your value. So if you go back to a couple of videos when I said high value males understand things that, just regular males just don't understand, that's what I mean. Is basically you guys are in the gym, you got your smug on, you're looking good, you got your chain, your jewelry on. That's why I wore my jewelry, just to, show you guys, got the body type, got the groom, and you should be working on that mental to understand that people should not be able to mentally manipulate your mind, because at one point we all been manipulated. Look at women, you gotta look at women compared to men. They are ahead of us, because from day one from puberty, from 13, 14, if they're halfway looking decent, guys have been trying to get in their pants since they was 13, 14. So saying no to any type of male is easy for them. They have to be, challenged. Women have to be challenged to a man, and a man has to be on his business. That's like my boy Grown Man Business. That's, you hit his name, he's talking about Grown Man Business. If you want some true red pill content, go hit my man up. But at the end of the day, what I'm saying is you have to be the best version of you and know who you are And then you will understand how people treat you, or as people trying to use you or thirst trap you. And you got to know the value of yourself, because you are more important than anything. The two most important things we have on this earth is your choices and your time. And this red pill helps you make better choices and understanding where you want to put your time in at, and how you want to utilize your time, and understanding people's nature of, debt in college, how to use college and how not to get sucked up into debt, or how to, maneuver around jobs and careers and life in general, the government, how that works. And basically female nature. Like I said, females they got it better than us in the beginning, but it's how it is in the end. And I'm not hating on females, but at the same time, they play manipulation games, and it help you understand that. But you don't want to get to too much red pill aware of it. You will get angry and get, you get too much red pill knowledge, you will go into red pill rage. And that's something you might want to look up too, guys. Don't go into red pill rage. Just understand the true nature of things. Like, if you live in Florida, you better have hurricane insurance, because a hurricane will come in that area. And if you deal with a female, you got to understand that her options is always out there. There's more options than you, because she's a female. If you went to a gas station right now and you was a man, and a woman was out there saying, I want to sleep with you, and she was a drop dead gorgeous woman, you probably would take her up for an offer. So, like, basically what I'm saying is women have more options than men at a certain point. But later down the line, when we work on ourselves and be the best version of who we need to be as man, and get red pill knowledge and red pill aware, we understand how to dominate everything we touch in our life. And that's why I always tell you guys, plan, purpose, program. Get on your program. Get your plan together. And your plan, when you're working on your plan, get your red pill knowledge. Like I said before, your mind will follow, guys. If you put your mind to anything, you could do greatness. But you have to get your mind ready and exercise that mind. Just like I say, exercise your body, exercise your mind, because the older you get, the mind is the best thing that you have. And like they say before, a man is a terrible thing to waste. But look at the internet. The internet is people live in their own spaces of what they want to live in. And that's why you have to use it for your advantage. Too much of anything is not good for you. So that's why I said be careful taking this red pill, because you don't want to overdose over it and get into red pill rage and go crazy. But, I always say, let's stack up our lives, let's attack our lives. That's what I'm saying about when I say attack our lives. If you stacking up the information, you taking the input in and using it for your advantage of life. And that's what life is about, is knowing how to, stick and move in life. And a lot of people don't realize that, like I said before, too much anything is not good for you. But if you take the right information and utilize it for your strengths and utilize it to help your weaknesses, you will become a great person. And like the good book, the Bible, is red pill aware of everything. It don't talk about dating advice like my boy Coach Warren say in the Bible, but it gives you the red pill of thinking of how you should think. So I always put God first. Study your spiritual. Get your spiritual right. Get your physical right. But definitely get your mental right. Like I always said before, mind, body, soul. Get that stuff right, guys. And it's all about being red pill aware, not overdosing over it. That's just my take on it, is just understanding the true nature of life, period. And while we're here, we have to get in this world and love ourselves, because we come in by ourselves and we leave by ourselves. So with that being said, like I said before, guys, let's attack our lives. Let's stack up our lives. Let's get red pill aware. Let's win the first hour of our day. Let's accomplish something before we hit the door for work or wherever our life may take us. And I'll holler at you guys on the next video. Peace.